Well, hello, everybody. I'm so excited that you joined us tonight. My name is Melissa Adams, and I live in the great state of Georgia. I have been with Zingular for over 8 years now, and it has completely changed my life, both physically, mentally, financially for sure, and just all around. And we are so excited that you're on with us tonight. Not sure if you're here because you want to hear about this amazing product line that we have, or if you're here because you need to make an extra income, because I'm going to tell you right now, the cost of everything is going up except for your paycheck. And that's the truth. It's just every time I go to the grocery store, it's just crazier and crazier about how much things cost. And then nothing else is raising. People are not getting their paychecks raised, so they're looking for a side income. So whatever it is that you're on for tonight, we're so glad that you're here. We partner with a company called Zingular, and Zingular is a 13-year-old company that is promoted by word of mouth. You're not going to see any advertisement for it. You're not going to see it in a big box retail store. It is promoted by the partners that are on with us. And a little bit about Zingular. We were debt free by the third month. The owners have a cumulative experience level of over 100 years between them, and they chose a product line that is consumable, that is award winning, and that is in a $1 trillion industry. And we have a world-class company who that they promote God, family, Zingular, and they are some of the most amazing people who really care about their partners. We have world-class products, which you're going to hear some testimonies tonight about people who are experiencing that. I know Melissa has an amazing product story, my partner in crime that's on here, and I have an amazing product story. We have world-class compensation plan where we're so different from anyone else in the industry. We offer daily pay. We have global bonus pools, which means we are one team with one dream, because the more we work together, because the more money the company makes, then the more money that all of us make on our bonus pools. We have a straight line compensation plans, which means you don't get paid more for building all these crazy legs. You have no overhead, no shipping, no product, that investment that you have to store products and take them. And it's a simple plan that we offered. And then the last thing is we have a world-class community that I cannot imagine these people not being in my life. It is the family that you never knew that you needed. And that's what you get with this. So whatever it is that you are here for, just sit back and enjoy these testimonies and listen and open your heart, because you might hear something that could change your life forever, just like it has ours. I'm going to turn it over to my partner, who is from Texas, and I'm so excited that we collaborate together. We have traveled the world together, and I want to introduce you to Melissa Corbin.
Well, thank you so very much, Melissa, for just telling us a little bit about our company. And I hope you guys are using these, because we meet every Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. for your success. We want you to hear stories. We want you to share stories. We want you to invite your new people so that they get a chance to hear a little bit about us too, and meet the other people that we partner with, and also learn some tips on different products. Because I don't know about you, but when I started with this, I did not use all of our products. I did get started with the starter kit, and I think it adds 6 or 7 of the main products in it. But we have such a gamut of things that make that help people be successful. And so tonight you're going to hear a little bit about what people love and how it helps them. And then we're also going to share a little bit about who we are. So I would love for my friend Taylor to be a part of this. And I'm going to first open up with Taylor's story. So Taylor, I see you out there. I am excited for you to be on and share a little bit with us. So first and foremost, tell a little bit about how you know about Zingular, maybe how you know me, or you are also the beautiful daughter to Melissa Adams. So why don't you tell us a little bit about how you learned about Zingular up front?
My mom. Yeah, my mom she's been doing it, like she said, a long time. And so I started Zingular after I had my first son, and I've pretty much continued it on and off throughout all of my pregnancies. And it's helped me to lose all of my baby weight through all 3 pregnancies.
That is fantastic. And so you've had 3 pregnancies, you've used Zingular. So what were your pregnancies like? And did you use the products throughout the pregnancy or just after? Tell us a little bit about that.
Both, I think. I used certain products here and there throughout my pregnancy, but mostly after. Definitely did the 8-day several times after I had the babies. The first pregnancy, and I'm trying not to get this wrong, but I'm pretty sure the first pregnancy, I lost all of my baby weight in 9 weeks. I was back down to my pre-pregnancy weight. And with my second one, it took a little bit less time. And with my third one, it took even less time than that. So these products work. They work great.
That is fantastic. And so, when you were as you've used these products, you've obviously probably been able to try a number of different things. Does anything stand out to you as really helping you on your journey? And you were like, that was what made a difference.
Yeah, definitely everything that has to do with the 8-day jumpstart. That was always my go-to. As soon as I was cleared, after I had the baby, I would start that immediately. And every single product that you use in that jumpstart, 100% helped. That helped me to lose pretty much all of my weight. But I have continued to use the products. I mean, I don't just kind of stop using the products. I love the lean shakes. The lean shakes are part of my like my core drinks every single day. I use those every day. And recently, since it's been out, it's the digestive aid. I keep it in my car. Literally, it's sitting in my console in my car. I keep one in my car and one in the house. And I use that every single day too.
Wow.
And the collagen. I love the collagen. Everything.
We just showcased your before and after. Girl, you are really rocking it for 3 babies. Look at that. You're hot. I love it. So, your results obviously speak for themselves, your before and after picture. Remind us, what were those results and on each of your pregnancies, and like, where are you at now?
So with my first pregnancy, I lost 68 pounds, in 9 weeks.
Wow.
With my second pregnancy, I lost a little over 40. And with my third pregnancy, I lost 45. In
great.
my third pregnancy, I lost the 45 pounds in less than 3 months.
Wow. And that's where you're at now. How old is your third baby?
She is 11 months.
Okay, that's great. So Taylor, where do you see yourself going from here?
100% I'm going to keep using these products. I actually, I go to the gym pretty much 5 days a week. So my main thing is consistency. That's the thing that I would tell anybody. Don't give up and be consistent and be patient and know your body. That's huge. And with these products, as long as you are eating the right things, food is not scary. I know that it can be, but food is not scary. Food is your friend, especially if you're going to be working out with these products. You have to make sure that you are eating enough, especially enough protein. And that's why I love the shakes so much, because some days it's hard for me to get in the amount of protein that I need in order to keep up with my muscle growth. And so sometimes I'll even do, 2 shakes a day, or I'll do 1 shake and do 2 scoops, just to make sure that I get the amount of protein. And it doesn't hurt that these products, especially the shakes, taste really, really good. And just, again, be consistent about it. So I'll keep using them. And I've even recommended them to my friends, who, they don't have to lose weight, but they like the shakes and they like, the digestive aid that helps them to feel better after they eat and not feel bloated. Stuff like that.
Yeah, that's great. Well, I'm just really proud of you. You really have rocked our program, and I'm proud of your consistency. So way to go. And remind me, Taylor, how old are you?
I'm 30.
Okay, awesome. So y'all, all your friends out there that you know that are in their 20s, these new mamas, this program is good for them too. So thank you for sharing tonight. So now we're going to move over to one of my other good friends. Her name is Heather McKnight, and Heather has been a customer of mine for about 2 months, but she posted some fantastic results on collagen. And so I talked her into sharing tonight. She's on here sharing, meeting you guys. So Heather, if you want to unmute and just tell everybody, you know, how do we know each other, and maybe what it was that got you thinking, okay, I'm going to try these products. Was there something you saw or that I said or anything like that?
Hey, Melissa, how are you?
I'm good. Hey, I love that. Gorgeous.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I don't know how to change the name of my phone, but it's okay.
That's all right.
That's my husband's name for me. So Melissa and I know each other from church, and of course, I would see things that you would post. I would take collagen gummies, is what I was taking, and it was time to get new ones. And I had just seen where you had posted where y'all were doing the watermelon collagen, and so I decided to jump on board and give the watermelon collagen a try.
Yes. And what I loved is that you trusted me and you went ahead and bought more than one.
Yes, ma'am.
You got a whole month supply, and then you also got some of the XR2, and you had a little bit of experiences with that. The whole family's had to experience it. Just for those of you who don't know, XR2 is our product that helps with rest and relax. It helps turn your brain off at night, and it helps with just some stress. But it does have valerian root in it, and I never told Heather to take the lid off and let it air out, so she had to learn by doing.
Yes, and it leaves the smell on your hands. It was an experience.
Oh, but I'm glad that you've used it. And then of course I'm going to share your results with the collagen and let everybody see them. I have them here on my phone. So this is in less than 30 days, you guys. Heather had these results, and you can see the back of her shirt. Okay, so look at the shirt, because the pictures aren't quite the same distance, but see how her hair is above her white tank top. And then you see
tank top in all pictures.
Yes. And you see how it continues to grow. And honestly, to me, it looks thicker. How do you feel? How does it feel, Heather?
Yeah, it feels thicker and it's extremely healthy. I'll be doing more pictures. Day 28, I didn't feel like was the best picture of the hair that day. It was kind of the last minute in the evening and forgot I needed pictures. But even, looking at it now, I mean, it's just gotten extremely long, and it just feels healthier. And so,
yes. Well,
yes.
And I know you have the strength of the Lord, but you also look younger, I think.
No, thanks.
From the collagen. So where do you see yourself going from here?
I'll definitely continue taking the collagen because I have really liked it. And I'm not sure on other products or anything yet, but as of right now, definitely staying with the collagen and hoping to see. I know 90 days is kind of where I should start seeing like my lines and stuff and my neck. So I look forward to seeing some changes there.
Well, good. Well, I'm so grateful that you got started. Thank you for sharing with everybody. This actually is also pushed live to my team page, so there'll be a few thousand people that might tune in and see this. So thank you for sharing.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks for having me.
All right. So now I am going to move over to my friend Crystal Nichols, and I want Crystal to share a little bit. So just for you guys to know, Crystal is who introduced me to Zingular. And so Crystal, why don't you unmute and share a little bit about how we know each other and how you got started on this journey?
Absolutely. And I just loved hearing from Taylor, Melissa's daughter. She was just precious. And just a fun little side note, Melissa, I was 30 years old when I hit executive. So just that's really fun. And I had a baby, a tiny little baby too. So I've been with the company for 9 years, you guys. And I got started because my best friend, you guys might know Robin Packard. I don't know if you know Robin. She's my best friend. We've been through a lot together, raising babies, just the whole gamut. We've just been friends for a long time. And, I remember when we both had all three of our kids, and unfortunately our marriages had gotten to some really rocky places. Our husbands were good friends and they didn't make some great choices. But anyways, we were really working hard to try to, raise our families and do things. And she said, extra income would really make a big difference for your family. And I blew her off. I'm like, I'm not selling your crazy weight loss stuff. I'm just not doing it. And she had lost 100 pounds and I knew she had something going, but I thought nobody's going to care about, a skinny girl selling weight loss. I don't want people to throw tomatoes at me on Facebook. Well, we were at a retail store one day. And she was buying all the fun, cute things like cute clothes for her kids, throw pillows, just silly things that you don't really need, but you like to buy, as girls. Sometimes we just like to buy the extras. Do you ever just see a cute pair of earrings somewhere and you're like, oh, you just want to buy them. They're $20 and you shouldn't, but you just grab them, right? Well,
Right.
Those are the kinds of things that I didn't, necessarily take the time to spend money on because I didn't, want to put us in a financial hardship. My husband was a sole provider at that point. I had to him with my kids and I was grateful for that. And he did a good job about that. So she said, Crystal, it's that Zingular thing that you keep making fun of me about. And I'm like, I'm not making fun of you. I'm just not selling your weight loss pills on Facebook. That's all. But she got my attention that day. She said she was making about $5,000 a month. And I thought, wow, I don't need 5,000 a month, but if I could make 500, that would so impact my life so much. I thought I could make my car payment with that and I could help with groceries. Cause at the time my car payment was super, that was probably, almost 10 years ago, my car payment was like $300 a month. It was so nice. Now it's not anywhere near that cheap, but welcome to inflation. But you guys, we can help the extra family still make an extra, 500 to 3,000 a month. Easy and fast, right? That's what really got me excited. I never dreamed that this would be a full-time career for me. I never dreamed that 9 years later, I'd be sitting here talking to you, telling you that I just moved my oldest daughter to college yesterday. She literally spent her first night home, outside of my home, on her own last night, which I know some of you have been there and done that, but I'm able to pay for that through Zingular. That's how I single-handedly support my children. I am single now, single mama. Unfortunately, that path didn't, work out and I wasn't able to fix that. But I will tell you, God's got an amazing plan for everything. And this has been such a blessing because being a single mama, I do have lots of obligations with my kids. And that's actually kind of how I met Melissa, was through church. Our husbands had known each other. And actually Melissa's husband had came to stay with us in New Mexico. So I knew him, but I'd never met Melissa. She was the working wife that stayed home. Behind every great cowboy and great horse trainer, there's a wife with a town job, right? That's kind of the way it goes. Well, I had been invited to a church where Melissa attended church. And so I'd gone. One day I took my 3 little kids and Melissa. I know Melissa Corbin, this is going to shock you guys, but Melissa was the greeter. I know that's shocking that she was the greeter at church. And there she was with her big old, toothy grin and her pretty blonde hair and this cute little kids and hi. And I was like, I was like, I just wanted to sneak in here and be really incognito because I was super shy and I wasn't very outgoing at that point. But thank goodness she was persistent and she stayed after me. And I think we exchanged phone numbers that day. And, so then when I started doing Zingular, the first thing I thought of was that pretty blonde at church that was super outgoing. And I thought, I'm going to get her on my team. And because I didn't know anybody in this area. We had just moved to the town in Texas where I lived. And so I did. I invited her to 3 or 4 parties. And finally, on the 4th one, she finally showed up. But that's how I knew Melissa. And I will tell you guys, it's just been a game changer. Find somebody and partner with them and run with them. It's how we build this business. Is we build relationships and we do it with like-minded people. And so Melissa and I had a lot of fun. We worked hard. We literally would put our babies in their car seats in the back and pull over and breastfeed and do 3-way calls. I mean, it was just how we did it. Right. And we loved it. We felt so fortunate to be able to bring in several extra $1,000s a month and be with our kids and do what we love and do with like-minded people who were for us, who would support us, who would pray for us, who would encourage us. In whatever we were doing. And so that's a little bit about my story. Melissa, is there anything else you want me to share about that part of my journey?
Well, I love it. And I will tell you, I was really intrigued when I first met you, Crystal, because I had just come off of a 10-year banking career where I had been a slave to the 9 to 5 in the corporate life. And you were a stay-at-home mom, and I was just getting to experience that. So I was like, I need some friends that already have this. So any of your friends that are out there that that's what I love is our community that we've been able to build, but even outside of Zingular, I hope that you see the strength that we have through our team here allows you to have other reaches and friendships and connections outside of even Zingular. So Crystal, share with us, what were some of your first results, like on the products the first month, let's say, and then also let's say your results the first month on the business, because you did choose to share. And why is that?
Well, I didn't like being broke. And I didn't have an education, you guys. Like, I'm a beauty school dropout by profession. I say that tongue in cheek now, and I actually sometimes people are like, "You got to quit saying that. You downplay yourself." I don't say it to downplay it or to try to make people think, feel bad for me or even. I say that because I want people to know you do not have to have a corporate background. Melissa Corbin and Melissa Adams both have an amazing corporate background, and I wish like crazy I had a degree, but I don't. And I'm 38 now, and I'm probably never gonna get one, But I am a lifetime Zingular partner, and this is where I will spend my life because I know, like, and trust this company. And you guys, for women, we have to feel secure, safe, heard, and we have to have trust. And that's why I've been with Zingular almost a decade, is because I absolutely trust that they have my back and they will take care of me. I literally put my family's longevity and my family's financial safety and security with this company, because this is what I choose to partner with and where I choose to work. And I feel very confident about doing it. So I do love that. So Melissa, you asked about my results for the first month. So I started sharing the first month, and they actually were running a promo real similar to this month where you could make an extra $400. You could get your quick start more than once. Like every 4 people that you sponsored, you got another quick start bonus. And so I kept on like raking in those quick start bonuses. And I think I made $1,000 my first month, maybe a little bit more even. And I lost 10 pounds, which was amazing. I had about 15 pounds of baby weight from my third baby to lose. And I was so excited about losing the baby weight. And I was so excited about $1,000 because remember, my goal was 500. So I exceeded that. Well, then I got a little taste for not being quite so broke. And that felt really good. Like I just decided I didn't like being broke. I really liked those daily paychecks and I didn't want them to stop coming. And so the next month I decided I was going to try to double it and make $2,000. I thought, well, 1,000's good. 2,000 would be great because I could pay my cell phone, buy groceries, make my car payment. And it helped with the monthly overhead, and I had a little bit of extra spending money. I remember one of the first things, Melissa, that really like stuck out in my brain. We lived about 10 miles in the country, and I couldn't afford to take my kids to the pool as often as I wanted to because it cost gas money, and then they wanted pool snacks and then admission to the pool, right? Sounds simple, but I could afford with my Zingular income to take my kids swimming about twice a week. And I loved taking my kids swimming, getting them out of the house, letting them play. And then they were tired when we got home and they'd go to bed about 8. It was glorious, right? And I'd do anything to have those days back because, like I said, I just moved my oldest to college yesterday. But but those were some of the little things that stuck out in my brain that really just impacted my life so much as a mama, like being able to do it. It wasn't about the money. It was about the experiences, the extra time I had with my kids.
Well, I love that. And I appreciate you sharing that. So why don't you tell us a little bit about where you see yourself going from here and why you've touched a little bit about why you've been here 9 years, but where do you see us going?
Well, I'll tell you guys, Zingular's here to stay. Zingular is a lifetime company. Zingular will be there with the greats like Amway, Mary Kay, Melaleuca. To me, they already are. We're a class act company. Our integrity, the awards that we've won, like I could go on and on, but basically the longevity. You see people here, like you heard Melissa say, Melissa Adams, 8 years. And also, you guys, by the way, Melissa's an I Am Zingular recipient. If you don't know what that is, you should check it out. It's pretty cool that we have one of those people on here tonight. But Zingular's here to stay, and I'll be a lifer with Zingular. I'm committed. I love it. One of the things I love about Zingular is I love our products. Like I am a loyalist product user. if you are my friend or my family, you are on my products because I don't want to be around you if you're not using Zingular because you're grumpy, you're moody, you don't have energy, you don't feel good, right? Like I loved it yesterday when I took my daughter to her dorm room. She took our protein powder, our Resist Chews, our Trim Sticks, our Zing, our Accelerate. She had the collagen. I even bought her a little mini mixer for her dorm room. She texted me this morning. She goes, Mom, can I use your credit card to buy almond milk? I said, no, use your own card, honey. You have your own money. Welcome to adulthood. Right. But like my kids use these products, like my kids, like they love them. Like I don't have to beg my kids to use nutrition. It's just how they've grown up. And so and I'm like, great, I'm going to have to like provide 2 households with Zingular products, but you know what? It's okay. It's worth it. It's a lifetime investment. But Zingular, like we're constantly upgrading and changing and evolving our products. We do not outsource the making, the manufacturing of our products, which is really important to me. We develop it all in-house, right? So the same team that has been on this journey, right, in evolving our product journey, because things are changing, new research emerges, right? We find new things, new wonderful ingredients. The same people that have been building and developing all this time are still doing that. Well, Zingular has just put out their new gut health line within the last 2 years, you guys. It's a game changer. You just heard that beautiful blonde Heather speak about collagen and her hair growth. I'm the same way. I don't have my hair down tonight, but you guys, I wore extensions for years and I don't have extensions in I'm almost 40. My hair is like down, like to the middle of my back. It's crazy. My wrinkles have dissipated, but more so than physical is how good I feel, how stinking good I feel. I've lost about 14 pounds over the last 4 months. And I haven't changed my diet that much. I've just been, just like what Taylor said, upping my protein. So I do 3 scoops of collagen every single day. It's my non-negotiable. I do that. And then I do several other products, the Omegas, the Global Blend, the Genesis. Like I've kind of got my little routine, right? And then, but I feel amazing. Like I feel amazing. And I will tell you guys, I'm not bragging, but several times when we were at college moving my kid in, all of her friends were like, oh, is this your roommate, Maddie? And she's like, no, this is my mom. I mean, I'm like, and these girls weren't trying to be nice. Like they didn't have any reason, to say that. And I'm not like saying I look like I'm 18, but we've had that happen several times in the last couple of days. And I'll tell you guys, for this 38-year-old mama who just moved her almost 19-year-old kiddo off to college, that felt pretty stinking good. And I'm like, you know what? I look like younger now than I did in my early 30s and my, later 20s. And that's to me is exciting. And I attribute that 100% to Zingular because in my teens, Melissa, I loved the sun. I laid out too much. I used tanning beds. I wish I hadn't, but I mean, I grew up in the 90s where it wasn't dangerous, right? So it was a thing. But our products are ever evolving and I love it. And I just put my health and my wealth and my security in God and in Zingular and in my friends in this community. And I know God put me here and I'm a lifer.
I love it. Well, and I'm just so glad that we have so many people tuning in tonight because this is the thing, just like Zingular is here to stay, you have a choice tonight too. And so this is the time for you to run. This is the time for you to run to some of those things that you've been thinking about. I mean, what would an extra $500 do for you? Crystal talked about like where she was at and what that $500 would make a difference for her doing. And that's what we want you to think about right now. You already may be using the products. You may be just checking this out and just wanted to hear some more stories. Our products are world-class. They are top class products. On top of that, you may have been sharing or you may not be. Taylor is one of the ways that we get started. So you could be a customer. Most of you are either customers or maybe you're tuning in to be a customer. But the second way, like what Taylor's been doing. Taylor's been using our products, sharing with her friends at the gym, sharing if she posts on her Instagram. Oh my goodness, you see those app pictures, you want to get started on our products, right? And so she refers those to her mom and her mom helps her with them. And she has enough people coming back that it helps her pay for her product. That's the second way when you do that with us. The third way is for you to grab the affiliate link. It is $49.95. And for you to really think about what could you do part-time? Would an extra $1,500 to $2,000 a month, what would that do for you? Because that's how, if you were putting in maybe 10 hours a week, doing this on the side, that's what you could build up to with a residual earnings. And what I mean by residual is this isn't a one time, you're going to sell a trim sticks one time and make the money the one time. No, people love the product. Just like Heather said, she sees herself going on. She's for sure going to use other products as she learns about them, which that's my job to do, and our communities to do, which we have a great community, right? But then also she's going to keep using that collagen. She's not going to stop using it. So every single month, that's something she's going to be reordering. That's the beauty of the residual. Then you could jump all in. Maybe you do have a bigger vision. Maybe you do, want to be able to pay off some debt, or take your family on a family vacation, or maybe you just want to give more. Maybe you want to have some extra money in your pocket so that you could, fund for a single mom or somebody else that's getting back on their feet to have a place to stay while they're doing that. This is what you can do with our companies. You partner with us. So don't wait. Get back to whoever invited you to watch this Zoom. Get back to whoever invited you to be a part of this, and tell them you're ready. Say, I'm ready to move forward. I'm ready to get started. I'm ready to make some extra money or use some more products, learn more, be a part of this community, because that's what we want to do, is help you make a difference, to give you that hope and that opportunity. So thank you guys for being on tonight. Crystal, Melissa, would you have anything you want to add?
No, don't wait. Start now. You're worth it. You're so worth it.
So you guys don't wait, and we'll talk to you soon. Every Tuesday night, come meet your team, or our team, for your success. Bye, y'all.